That sounds right.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is what I have decided. After thinking it over for a while, life's not meant to be a straight line, or even a smooth ride. I like paintings that are layered, dappled textures and blurred out lines. Sometimes the artist only knows what he's painting through messes and wasted time. And all these years I was worried by the errors I was making. And all this time I thought I was missing every turn I should be taking. But maybe it's more like we're canvas on a painter's stand. This is what I have decided. After listening to waves crash on the shore, life's so much deeper and it's wider than I ever gave it credit for. I watched a potter throwing clay. She said, I know that this looks easy, but it's not. Sometimes it takes a lot of starting over to get the perfect pot. And all these years I was worried by the errors I was making. And all this time I thought I was missing every turn I should be taking. But maybe it's more like we're clay in a potter's hands. Or maybe it's more like we're clay in a potter's pressed down and painted over. And maybe it's more like we're canvas on a painter's stand. Maybe it's more like we're clay in a potter's hands. It's more like canvas on a painter's stand. Maybe it's more like we're clay
That's the Good Gardeners and Kim McMechan, and of course Scott White and Marc Atkinson. Fantastic.
Now I want to invite my friends Marc Atkinson and Scott White up to play this last song with me. I've been living here for just almost a year, and I came here last August because I felt like I needed a pilgrimage. That's what I was calling it. I needed a year to just stop being obnoxious over there. I needed a year to just sort of gather myself and hike a lot, and instead of because I have 2 children who needed to be in school, instead of going on a journey, you know, like some people, you know, do El Camino or whatever, I needed to do a journey for a year in a place where I could stay put. And so I've been doing a lot of hiking and a lot of bike riding and a lot of writing and a lot of just sitting quietly by the water. And I felt like in this year I was just looking for some answers that I needed some answers to. So I wrote this song a few weeks ago. And it really, I guess one of the biggest lessons for me this year, and just having a year of rest and having a year of just, you know, not so much pressure and all of that, is that I've sort of learned that I take myself way too seriously. And and so a lot of the people on Hornby have really taught me there's so much diversity here. You know, I've met so many people with so many interesting stories, and just over this year I've realized that so everybody has a story, and we're not without so-called, you know, mistakes or detours. Life is all about, you know, detour after detour, I think. And it reminded me a lot of some of the paintings that I've seen on the island, and about how I know I talked to Anne Zielinski once, and I asked her how many layers she does on her paintings, and she said, well, probably minimum 4. And I love that. I love that the first layer that goes on is it's not going to stay. And the second layer that goes on, you're not going to see it. The third layer, you know, you're not going to see that either. And then the painting begins to take shape. And so that's a little bit what this song is about. And I'm so thrilled that Marc and Scott, you can join me. Thank you. Marc and I have been doing some work together in his recording studio. It's been really fun. And actually, Marc's trio, the Marc Atkinson Trio, has a show on the 24th of August at the Hall. And I'm going to be singing a few songs with them. So please come out to that. People always ask me if I get nervous when I do shows, and I usually say no, but playing for friends is a totally different story. It's really nice to play for you tonight. I see so many familiar faces in the audience, but I'm so nervous. It's horrible. It's a horrible feeling. I just haven't felt it in a long time.
That sounds right.
Okay.